G'day everyone.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Special
Today we
guest.
are we're joined by our fellow host Robbie. Welcome to the podcast, mate.
Yeah. Alright. We're in for a bit of a weird one here today. This is
Yep.
so we got Robbie, otherwise known as Maxtaylorlifts.
Goes by a few different names at school.
Overall pretty good bloke. So
love it.
great to have you on here, Robbie.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. I've been contacting you guys for a while now, and I guess the opportunity that you've kind of given me, that source of allowing myself to talk is great.
We're glad
Yeah.
to hear that.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a routine fan of the podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
Very pleased.
Daniel's one was my favorite.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
might
that
have
was
to
pretty
get
good
both
episode.
of you two on at the same time at some stage.
That'll
actually.
be a good episode, actually. We need to do that. That's the next one. We'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, kicking it off.
We just jump into our footy results from last
Yep.
week here.
Yep. I know you want to discuss your results because you went 9 from 9.
No, I was 9 out of 9.
Unfortunately, I went 8 from 9. I sold on the Collingwood Carlton game because I had a bit of
Collingwood Swannies.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. I thought I had a bit of hope in them to win because I needed that extra point, but didn't happen, unfortunately.
Anyway, on the Friday we had
Jeez.
Brisbane defeating St Kilda. What are your thoughts on that game, Robbie?
I guess it was destined to happen. As you can see, the scores 9-12, 12-9. As you can see, Brisbane are a top, team. St Kilda are one of the most irrelevant, outstanding teams I've ever seen in my life.
I think
they
St
got-
Kilda are the second most irrelevant Melbourne team behind North Melbourne.
I agree.
The thing is, they got Max King, but what's he actually done?
Well, he missed.
I think
He missed 5 in the row the other day, so that was good.
Oh my god, mate! He couldn't actually kick a wide open pair of nuts, bro. Honestly. Alright. So the Bulldogs defeated the Giants by 5 points. Bit of a surprising close match here.
Never heard of that one before.
What were your takeaways from this game, Charlie Deacon?
Which game was this? Sorry.
Bulldogs and Giants.
Bulldogs and Giants. Oh my god. Okay.
Alright, come on.
It wasn't even that funny. All right. Yeah. So I felt as though coming off the back of a
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, did Bulldogs? Yeah, no, coming off the back of a tough loss to they did lose to Freo. It was good to see them kind of get back, but
I really hope they make the finals over the Blues, man.
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Blues fans right
It's
up.
concerning that they only won to GWS by 5 at Marvel too. So might be an indicator that this is going to be a tough week for them.
Yeah, GWS are a team who've been losing by 60 plus points in recent weeks. So
Yeah, and they're at UTAS Stadium this week, so Hawks are in for a big game. Could be close, but yeah, no, definitely fighting for that.
So yeah,
Right.
So Fletcher, as you saw the 103-74, Adelaide versus North. What was your opinion on that?
So listen, I think this might have been the most boring game I've ever watched in my life. North Melbourne. Honestly, I could not name 3 players for the squad. And I am considered an AFL expert, as you may say. So a bit of a boring game. I didn't really watch any of it myself, even though I had nothing else better to do on that midday on Saturday. So yeah, did you by any chance catch the game, Robbie?
Oh, I mean, not exactly, but it's one of those things that you just know what happened. You can look at the statistics and you can see Davies having an extremely successful game. Getting 37 disposals, and as well as Dawson getting 33 disposals. I think there was a lot of ball play in this game.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Okay, this was a bit of a dreadful performance from Gold Coast here, as they were defeated by Geelong by 60 points.
Wasn't even
Robbie, you would have been quite pleased with this outcome.
Oh yeah, I mean you know, you look at it. There's nothing that GWS can do about that. You know, as we have,
Especially considering it's Gold Coast.
especially since we have, yeah, you know, we have Jeremy Cameron getting 3-3, Stengel getting 3-1. You know, and Holmes, one of our best youngsters for a long time, getting 2-1, 90
Mm.
fantasy points. You know, bit of drool coming out, but you know, I guess, you know, Premiership 2022, you know, leaders. I guess there's nothing that you can really do about that, you know, especially
Yeah.
since we are going to win.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. I completely agree with every statement that was just said, especially the part where he said that Geelong's going to win the grand final.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, so I honestly cannot see anyone else winning the grand final here. I'm going to completely agree. But I think Geelong could find a way to just,
We always somehow find a way to lose, so I wouldn't
Yes.
okay. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost again.
Okay, next game. Do you want to take us to the outcome of this one, Robbie?
I mean, it was a lot to unpack. You know, I
Yeah.
was
Where do we
I was
start,
actually
really?
I was actually out for dinner. I
Oh,
was
let's
having
get
a
some-
lovely dinner at a pub. I actually had I had a burger. And it's crack. You know, I mean, in my
It's a
opinion,
good burger.
it was great.
Was it
It was a
worth missing the game, though?
oh no, I was watching it like as it went on. So
Oh, so you got the
I'd grab a
double.
grab a chip, watch, you know, watch Charlie shank a goal, grab another chip, watch Charlie shank another one. You know, as you can see, you know, looking at the stats, you know, Doherty again, one of the best
Dominant.
performers
Yeah.
in Carlton that I've seen in a long, long time.
Yeah.
You know, I guess if you were to put him on someone like Eddie Betts, you know, that would be a lockdown. You know, that
Fair
just
enough.
proves like prime Eddie Betts. But you know, I guess Melbourne are kind of falling off. Like
Yeah, I have to agree. Yeah.
as you
Mm,
could see towards the very end, it wasn't very clean football.
No,
mm,
I
So
have to
yeah,
agree. It was
yeah, no,
very
100%.
scrappy, lots of just kick forward and hope for the best type stuff.
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel like Melbourne's lost a lot of their structure since last season. They used to be heavily reliant on that quick outburst in the middle
Yep.
through Clayton and Trark, but they've kind of just gone. They've overemphasized that, and they're really just trying to feed those two blokes, and they're really struggling because no one's giving them options to kick to. So they're essentially
Yep.
just trying to launch into their 50 at this point, and it's just not working for them, as you can see. They did not deserve to win that game, by the way.
Yeah,
I
and
felt.
I think if Carlton did not make the finals from here, it is the biggest choke I've ever seen in my life. They were in the top four at about round 17, I believe.
Yeah.
And then all they had to do was win this one game, and they were up by 2 goals with a couple minutes left, and they just couldn't get it done. So
Disappointing.
I just imagine going for Carlton is all I can say here, honestly, guys. Next
as
game.
you can actually see, as you said, you know, they were top four in the 17th round. 18th round, they actually came against Geelong and they lost by 30. And I guess it's a bit of foreshadowing them losing.
Looking at our literary features here.
Good analytical focus there, Robbie.
Thank you.
Next game, not much to unpack from that. Very, very
Boring
dead
game.
game. I don't think
Yeah, I think we'll just skip over that one, honestly.
Freo won that one. That's all there is to say.
Yeah.
Next game we had
Another boring one.
another dead
Richmond,
game. Richmond
even
and
though
Hawks.
actually I'll have a good story about this game,
All
actually.
right.
So I went to this game. I was in attendance with one of my good friends by the name of Lockie. He's a Hawks supporter, avid Hawks fan, and he would just be doing a Clash of Clans attack, a cock attack, and he would look up and Tom Lynch would, kick a goal, and then he would be like, "Oh, damn it!" And then he'd, plays a few more barbarians. He'd look back up and Tom Lynch has got another one,
What are barbarians, Fletcher?
So barbarians are actually, so you can unlock them at Town Hall 1 by placing the level 1 barracks. And they take about 20 seconds to train. They're melee troops. They go for any building inside. So yeah, they're pretty useful troop in Clash of Clans, yeah.
So
I have to
was that
disagree with that statement personally, as they have
Well,
close to no
okay.
health.
I mean, what if there are those cheeky builder huts in the corner? Just chuck a barbarian on it, mate.
I'll just put my Barb King there, why not?
Well,
He can take care of that.
He can, okay,
He's
fair
bigger
enough.
than them. He's like
I
5
think,
times the size of them. Bigger the better, they say.
they don't always say that. It is also about the personality, isn't it, Robbie?
No.
And how you use it
Oh.
too. You're right.
It's all right.
Yeah, so yeah. Dead game, to say the least.
Yeah.
Moving on, we got the Sydney Collingwood. It was a highly anticipated game as Collingwood had what were they on, an 11-game winning streak, 10-game winning streak?
Yeah, 11-game winning streak to be
Yeah.
exact.
And every one of those games they've won by less than 10 points, I believe, or close to that margin.
I think it was about time where they actually versed gun side at their home ground and just
Yeah, and that streak. I think I did have a bit of faith in them. I tipped them because I did need that extra point to take Fletcher off the top spot, but unfortunately the odds didn't fall in my favour and it didn't happen. But good performance from we had a good performance from Mills as usual. 129 fantasy points for him, one
Yeah,
behind, but 29
Cracking 'em up.
touches, 18 kicks, which is
I was watching this game, by the way. It seemed like it shouldn't have been a 27 point. It seemed like it was almost like, a goal or two in it type
Yeah,
of
it
game.
felt close the entire game. Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty high intensity. The crowd was really getting into it.
I feel as though as well, Luke Parker I still believe he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He had that big season, obviously, against Dangerfield in 2016, competing for that Brownlow medal, but he got really, significantly overlooked after that season because everyone's like, okay, well, that was his prime. He's heading off now. But he's still just been able to maintain that consistency, 26 disposals at, I'm not sure how old he is. He's in his 30s or late 20s.
Yeah.
He's still playing amazing footy, so... I wouldn't rule him out of those top 30, top 40 players in the league currently for sure.
Okay. Something else about this game, I think it was the largest crowd at the SCG in a while, like 20 years or something.
Really?
Maybe more, yeah.
That's random.
Yeah, I know.
I would have thought Buddy's game would have taken that.
Yeah, apparently not. But
Peculiar. But yeah, all right. That's an
next
interesting
game,
fact.
I don't even think we should talk about this. Just
Yeah, absolute blowout
how
by
do you
Port.
that's embarrassing. Yes.
Pause.
Robbie,
23 goals support. I've not
I'd-
seen that number in a
I have
while.
to ask, Robbie, what would be going through your head if you're an Essendon supporter right now, mate?
See, obviously I'm not, so I can't comment on that. But if I was,
Just step into the shoes of an Essendon
if I was to
supporter.
create a perspective, I would like to say, I'd be distraught, coming back from that
Yeah, certainly.
from those side effects of long-term side effects of steroids. It can be damaging to the human body. And as we can see here, dropped off, Ridley holding on to the last few threads, but look, there isn't much going on with them. I can't really say anything granting, benefits towards a club in the future years. They're not picking up anyone new since, they're not last on the ladder, they're 15th. North can maybe West Coast. I reckon in the future they can pick up decent picks, but Essendon, they're a lost cause. I feel like they can get relegated.
Yeah, that's
Tassie
well
can come in.
summarised there.
They should
Lost
get
cause.
relegated. Oi, lads, I've got the stat. How many days since Essendon won their last final? Have a rough guess.
Days. It's
Yeah,
definitely been years.
A final, like they won any final. How many days?
God. All right, I'm going to quickly crunch some numbers here.
No, you're not going to search it up, mate.
No. I'm going to do some calculating so I actually know how many. So I'm going to multiply years by how many days.
Robbie, have a guess for me.
I'm gonna say 1,500.
1,500 days.
I'm going to say.
No, 15,000.
Oh,
I'm going to say 3,800 days.
okay. The last time Essendon won a final, 6,500
What?
days, very pretty much. Yeah. So, you'd
Wow.
have to be around for a while.
Oh God! Oh no, I was so off. That would have been in their prime, that 2000s Essendon team, since they last won a final. Big Hurdy and all that. That's,
I think while we're on the AFL, we should do our round 23 tips. Who do we think's going to win here?
All right.
Kick it off with the big game here at the Gabba.
That's 16 years, by the way. 6,000 days.
That's ridiculous. That is actually disgusting.
Just to let you know.
Thank you.
It's okay.
So I've got Melbourne getting up in this one.
Melbourne.
Yeah, I've got them by 11.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Brisbane
This is why I think I'm tipping Melbourne because they've won their last 11 interstate games or something.
They're very consistent. Despite the fact they're not playing their best brand of footy, they're still playing bloody good football. And
they only beat Collingwood by a goal. That's why. I mean, not
it's
Collingwood.
concerning.
Carlton.
It is concerning, but look, They've still got a bit of momentum off a win, so let's hope they can build from that. Yeah, get over the line now. I've only got
I'm
my
gonna tip
11
them.
for that reason.
Who are you tipping here, Robbie? Oh,
In the Brisbane Melbourne.
yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go for Melbourne by 22.
22.
22,
All right.
Geez,
I mean, look at the past game. Saints, as I said, aren't a performing squad, and they only won by 15. It's just a bit embarrassing on their behalf.
they also lost to Richmond while they were up by 40 plus points, the Brisbane Lions. So
They did.
that's something to note there. Okay, Giants Dockers. I think we can all just safely say the Fremantle Dockers will win this
I've
game.
actually got Giants getting up this one.
Are you serious?
No,
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, good. Okay,
Um,
North Gold Coast. Pretty
don't even
routine.
think that one. I think this is probably,
I think it
for
could
all
be
you
an
fans
upset.
out there, this is going to be the freest round of your life, except for the first game.
I think there's going to be an upset here. I think North Melbourne are going to beat Gold Coast at Marvel Stadium.
Are you serious?
I'm calling it. Yep.
Are you tipping them?
I don't know if I'll tip them, but that's what I think that's going
But
to.
who's that upsetting?
Yeah, exactly. The 1,400 fans combined from both teams, and they're only relatives of the players.
Actually, it's probably upsetting North fans because they want the #1 pick if they win.
As if they couldn't be disappointed enough.
Geelong Eagles.
It's literally 99 to
This
1%.
Yeah, safely tipping Geelong.
Mm-hmm.
So won by
Tigers
35.
getting up
Tigers Essendon. Yep.
comfortably.
Richmond.
Port against Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Oh, I'm going to go with Port here.
I've got Port. Yep.
I got Port in a close one, I reckon.
It's a showdown. So
The showdowns are always close. Like that.
yeah. If they were the first game of the week, so where you had to put your margin in, I'd probably be tipping Port by probably 11 as well, to be fair.
I'd go like 3 points.
3, really? All right.
Yeah. All right, so Hawks versus Bulldogs. This one is being played at the University of Tasmania. So
Interesting.
I
do have Dogs getting up, but
I feel like
you
it's the
never
type
know.
of game they'd choke just so Carlton make the 8, though. Seeing as it's in Tassie.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But no, I still have enough confidence that Dogs will get up by a few.
Yep.
Then we got Collingwood.
This is the game. This is the biggest game here.
This is the biggest game of most.
Oh my god,
Carlton players'
85,000.
lives. It'll be funny because Carlton can make the finals and then just lose their first game. So
Oh my god.
all that waiting for nothing.
Yeah, they're gonna play against like Freo in Freo.
Yeah, they're just gonna
Or
lose.
Brisbane in Brisbane or something. Like seriously.
Something like that. Oh well, Collingwood are getting up in this one.
Yeah, I hope Collingwood get up, and I hope the Bulldogs clutch up the percentage to overtake Carlton.
Look, despite the current ladder, with the recent shift of Sydney jumping up to second somehow, I still think that Geelong, Melbourne, and Collingwood are still clear of the rest of the field by fairly comfortably. Sydney are creeping up. They're just
Geelong,
behind.
Sydney in the finals.
Yeah, I reckon that will be interesting. Actually, I reckon that could be a possibility. Yeah. Yeah. So interesting game to watch.
Yeah, certainly.
That Collingwood Carlton game. So yeah, I got
Saints versus Sydney Swans.
Sydney. That's close.
I think Swans. Yeah.
The real question though.
Okay.
Are you tackling the smashed falafel sub, or are you playing it long with the 12-inch sub?
Okay, yeah, so look, the falafel, it looks pretty appealing to the eye, I think.
However, it's only 6 inches.
And
like
I don't
that TikTok
think
filter.
I think it's a bit of it's kind of stunt food in that,
Yeah, that white sauce just drizzling across the patties.
I don't know. Personally, I think I'm going for the 12-incher. What about you, Robbie?
I love anything above a 6 or so. I mean, either.
Yeah,
okay. Interesting
He's
perspective.
not. Doesn't seem really fast.
But the thing is, you look at the falafel. As Charlie said, it's stunt food. It doesn't look that appealing to the human gaze, and I feel like the bites aren't going to be even. Due to the way that they're set out, I feel like you can maybe somehow get a bite with no falafel in it.
Or just a bite with all lettuce and all that.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, it's
right.
disappointing. Does depend on the worker at Subway though, so you do have to take that into account. But I do agree. On average, you're getting a weird bite each time. It's not an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, it's
That 12
inconsistent.
inches,
Yeah,
yeah, you got a lot more to go off. So
you
you got
can't go
double
past
actually.
that. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, easy decision for the three of us. All right, those are our tips,
Should
and
we
we're
go into
30 minutes in.
Yeah, should we go to the Geelong quiz for Robbie here?
Yeah. All right, Robbie,
Okay.
we have set up a little quiz for you.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm gonna
Can
send
you send it
Deeks
to me?
the quiz. Yeah.
Or just put it in the little chat
No,
on
because
Discord.
it's got the answers in there. So you know.
Yeah, put it on the quarter time Spiel chat
Oh
on
yeah.
yeah. Oh god.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
what
ask the first
a lot.
question.
All right.
Okay, for Robbie Fuller. So question one, it starts off easier and gets harder. So what number is Tom Hawkins currently?
See, it really depends because he can play multiple different places.
What? I said what number is he, bro?
Yeah, no, but it's just really depends on how he's feeling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say like 26.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
well done. Very
Yeah.
well done.
Thank you.
There's a bit of a suspicious pause there. Could have been a bit of
I know.
googling, but we'll give it the benefit. Yeah. All right. Next question. Who wears number 35 for Geelong?
Paddy.
Yeah,
very
okay.
easy
Yeah.
question. 3-1.
Okay. Running the gauntlet here. When was Geelong Cats' last premiership?
2009.
Ooh.
Are you sure?
Try
Yeah.
2 years later, mate.
That's
Really?
all right. That's all right. We
Yeah,
won the
so-
2011.
The answer was 2011, but that's right. Can he bounce back here in the fourth question?
2 from 3. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. All right. Which team has Jeremy Cameron formerly played
Hawks.
for?
Who?
Hawks.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
No.
Wait, no, was that Isaac? No, it was Isaac.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Okay. Jeremy Cameron here. Jeremy Cameron. Fairly recent move. Fairly recent, relatively.
Very irrelevant team.
Is it Saints?
Not a bad guess. Not a bad
They
guess,
are
but not quite.
irrelevant, but like
It's the GWS Giants there. So 2 from 4. That's all right. 50% hit ratio. So that's good. Next question, Fletch.
okay, so what games milestone did Joel Selwood recently surpass or break, mate?
See, I can't remember because I think it's just 300s because
Okay, no, that's high,
well, it's
high,
250,
high.
250. Wait, 350s?
Yeah,
Yes.
350. Yes, you got it right. No
Give it
help
to
was
him.
needed.
Yes.
All right. Good. 3 from 5. All right. Who is Geelong's leading goal kicker this season?
Jezza.
Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
easy. Okay,
Free.
who was Geelong's last season best and fairest?
It would have been danger, right?
That was the season before.
Have another stab at it, mate.
It isn't the captain, is it?
No,
No.
Is it an attacker?
No.
no.
Is it Guthrie?
No. All right.
That's a good
we'll tell you.
guess. But
That is a
Okay.
good guess, but it was Big T Stewart.
Cap.
Fair enough.
he's following the. He's challenging the question.
All right. This one, we're doing a few multiple choice questions
Yeah,
here.
multi-choice.
Ooh.
Shout out to Blackers if you listen to the podcast. Thank you for the idea of the multis.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Okay, so which of the following players has never played for Geelong? All right. So A, you got James Podsiadly. B, Paul Chapman. C, Tom Hickey. Or D, Travis Varco.
Can you say
Would
the
you like
last
me
two
to
again?
repeat?
Can you
Okay.
say the
Last
last two
two.
again?
Last one was Travis Varco.
And wait. Yeah.
I'll repeat them all. A, we got James Podsiadly.
Yeah.
B, we got Paul Chapman. C, Tom Hickey. And D, Travis Varco.
Tough question.
Gee, I feel like I don't think Tom Hickey's ever played for us.
Yeah,
Try
that
and
would
rule
be
some out.
correct.
Oh no. Okay, good. Yeah, no, I didn't hear that. Very good. All right.
Thank you.
Respectfully, you're not getting this question that we're about to ask.
Oh no, I wouldn't put it past him.
Who currently wears number 8 for Geelong? This is another multi-choice question. So we have A, Quinton Narkle, B, Jake Kolajasny.
God, doesn't he?
Okay, yep.
No
easy.
hesitation.
Let's go for it. Nailed it.
Oh yeah.
Bang! All right. Bit of a mixed bag question here. Bit of a it's an interesting one. All right. Who wears number 28 for Geelong? We've got more multiple choice here. A, Oliver Dempsey. B, Sam Menengola. D, Asava Radagalia. Or D, Sam De Koning.
See, I know De Koning and Sam De Koning is not. I think he's 16.
Yeah, very good.
See,
Wants to
I'm
read the
gonna-
other three or?
no, I think I'm gonna go for Oliver just because of the fact that like you wouldn't include him in any other question.
Yeah, that's a very good evaluation you've
Jeez,
made.
you've
This
done
is
well
correct.
there. Now I know what it's like to be black as here doing the multi-choice. Okay, this one. Oh, this is a very tough question. Robbie, Phil, are you prepared for this one?
Are we accepting one answer here, Bob?
Yeah, we'll take so this. Okay, so name one of the two other teams that Tyson Stengel has played for in the past.
Tyson Stengel.
Like, name one other team that he's played for. He's played for two. You have a 2 out of 17 chance to guess.
I'm gonna guess Richmond and Hawks.
We'll give you. Oh no, we'll give him that. Because he's
Yeah.
got Richmond.
Oh,
It was
Very good.
Richmond, and the other one was actually Adelaide, the Adelaide Crows, man.
Wouldn't expect to know. He played what 2 games for him? Or oh no, that was Richmond. He played 2 for.
I guess yeah. Richmond likes going there.
He was on Richmond's list for ages. They just had a stack forward line.
Yeah, that was it.
Mhm.
All right. Next question. What number was Dangerfield when he played for Adelaide?
That's tough.
This is a hard question.
He's currently number 35, by the way.
I'm gonna say 35 again.
It's close. We'll give you one more guess. Very,
Yeah.
very close. Give you a hint. It's in the 35 to 30 range.
34.
Uh,
32.
33. Ah,
That was a hard question. Not many for
32. Okay. True or false question here, Robbie. This, so, 50-50.
50%.
True or
okay.
false? Patrick Dangerfield has an AFL premiership. And here
I don't
the
think he was. I don't think he was. I don't think he. No, he doesn't.
Correct.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
correct. So that was false. He does not.
No,
He's doing well here, Robbie. He's only got a few wrong, to be honest.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
All right. Next question. Who has more AFL goals? Tom Hawkins or Jack Raywalt? This is a very, very
What
hard
this
question.
season?
Yeah, this is the hard one.
Of
Tom
all time,
Hawk.
of their
Tom
entire career.
Oh, entire.
Yeah.
Like in their whole career, total goals, who has more?
This is a very hard question.
I hate Rewalt.
Wait, it's a 50-50, honestly.
Does the correct participant play football?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that narrow it down a bit?
And he's not that bad at it, is he?
I'd say it's pretty good.
You'd say he's pretty good, right? Like Charlie? Like you'd say
Uh,
11?
No, I wouldn't.
A Rewalt then.
Indirect hinting. That was smart. I like it. We'll give him that one. All right.
All right, next one. Thanks.
All right. Wait, no, your turn. You read it out.
I don't even know if this answer we have down is correct, but
It
what
is.
is what is the name of the Geelong Cats mascot? There are a couple answers we'll accept here.
I actually have no idea.
Yeah, this is a very hard question. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think most Geelong supporters know this.
What if I just lie to you and said his name is Slamming?
His name's what?
Slamming.
Slamming.
Yeah.
That was actually correct.
Yeah, Sam Tomcat.
What?
You got it.
How do you know that? Like, what?
I'm impressed.
No way. You definitely searched that up. Sure.
Wait, let me see what comes up when you search up Geelong mascot name.
No way, bro.
It comes up with slamming Sam Tomcat.
Hey, thank you.
Very good. We'll give it to
What?
him.
It's actually named after John
I'm so
Sammy
confused.
Newman.
You said slamming. What?
He
Right.
actually knows that? Uh,
Okay. Who is
Fucking
Geelong's
dedicated fan.
all-time games record holder?
Senior.
Not a bad guess. I'll give you one more.
Is he old?
No, I wouldn't say so.
So he's at the club.
hmm
He's at the
So all-time games, not premierships games.
Just most games played for Geelong.
Oh, it would have to be Blood Rule.
Yes, he's done it.
Oh, man, he's
Thank
good.
Big
He's
Jolie.
good. He's good.
Nice. All right.
He's goody.
You're doing so well. I'm looking at these. You've
Yeah,
only got like
what?
4 or 5 wrong.
Oh, not bad.
All right.
All right, here you go.
This is a routine one considering the answers you've already given us. How many AFL premierships does Geelong have in total?
This is actually
12 to 10.
close. Close.
9.
It's not in that. Yes. Okay.
Ooh.
Didn't even need the hint.
Yes.
All right.
This
Okay.
one's the hardest one yet, probably.
Should we give him 1 mark for every one he can name?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't. To be honest, if you can name one, that'd be good. All right. Name as many sponsors of the Geelong Cats that you can.
I don't know. Look at that.
If you can get any sponsor.
Just, like, think of their jersey.
I can't just think of their jersey and like instantly know.
Or you can
Oh
think
no,
of-
no. Ford.
Yes, good.
AFL.
No,
I mean,
it's on the jersey. Okay, think of their stadium. Big hit.
GMHBA.
That's big. All right, any other ones?
What is that? Their sponsor?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one. I mean, it's
Wait,
the stadium's named after them.
Yeah, true. Tui's beard.
Tui's beard. Should we just give that one to him?
so
right.
that's 3 marks. I think.
Tui's beard. So the other options, yeah, we would not have expected you to get these. We had Power Core,
What's that?
Bendigo Bank,
Oh.
and McDonald's. So
Uh,
Macca's, I actually forgot they kept sponsoring the Cats, but there you go, there's one. And final question for the day, Fletch.
Alrighty. Okay. Final question. How big? You have to answer in meters here. Is Caution's nose?
see,
Answer in meters.
does it have asymptotes?
Yes.
Asymptote. So it's x plus 9.
Oh, it's 9 then.
So the asymptote is actually -9.
What?
Think in meters. So it's not going to be a meter long, but you got to answer it in meters. So like the centimeters to meters conversion.
Yeah.
Oh, see that it's like a genuine measurement, not just taking the
Yeah.
piss.
We've
Oh,
measured. You
Just
may want to
tell us
measure your own
centimeters
nose and
that
add a few
can-
is
centimeters.
that from like in between the eyes long ways, or is it like from his nostrils upwards?
We measured it from so
how
in
far
line
it
with his
droops?
eyebrows down to the very bottom.
8 centimeters.
Oh,
Oh.
should we
You
give
have
it?
to answer in meters though.
Oh, 0.07.
Oh,
Nah.
9.
yeah.
Yes.
9. Jesus. Is he Iranian or something?
All right, I got the title here. Let me do the counting. We got 1, 2, 3. Wait, shit. We got 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8,
Hurry up, bro.
9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, he's got 18 out of how many questions have we got? 18 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I have to add 3.
Oh my.
Wait.
He's actually
So, no,
lucky.
2. So he's got 18 out of 21.
Jesus.
Jeez, he's done well there. What's the
That's-
percent there? He's gotten 85%. He's got a 7.
Oh, that's a
Ladies
Oh
and
my God.
gentlemen, Robbie's got a 7 in
My
the
gosh.
Fletcher and Charlie Geelong quiz.
Yes.
That's pretty impressive, Robbie. Give yourself a pat on the back for that effort.
That's the highest score we've ever received.
What's the low?
We've
What's like
ever
the
received.
average?
Well,
The
It's
mean,
18.
7 at the moment.
So,
Got to
what?
wait for some more results.
So what is it then? 18?
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm average.
Yep.
But you're also the
Alright.
best. And
Yeah.
you're also the worst. You're everything.
Okay, now we have some interview questions, man.
Oh, yeah. Okay. To wrap
You
it
go
up, we've got
first, you
some
go
interview
first.
questioners. Okay.
We're looking for some good answers, like thorough answers.
Oh, all right.
All right, Robbie.
Yep.
General life question time. What are your goals after school?
I mean, it's constantly changing around. I guess commerce and health in uni. The basic answer. I want to do one of those two, but life isn't always black and white. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it isn't just black and white. It's everything.
Mm.
There's brown. There's yellow.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just believe that.
Oh, that's
Goals are an expectation, and expectations aren't always met. So I'm not a big fan
wow.
of making
Inspirational, bro.
assumptions.
Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, listen to the advice of Robbie there.
Thank you.
That was impeccably said. I'm
Yeah.
glad to say you've got some scope
I'm
of what you'd like
gobsmacked.
to achieve in the near
Thank you.
future.
I try.
All
Right, Fletch.
right. So my first question. So, do you have any tips for young adults looking to emerge onto the gym scene?
Don't be cringy. It's one of the basic things you can do. You look at Ziz. Damn, it's crazy. I want to back Ziz, and then people overestimate how much they can do. Ziz, he was heavily on steroids. He was constantly staying sub 10% body fat while continuously growing muscle. Even David Lade is sketchy, but he's not even that big. His insertions of muscles and his aesthetics is impeccable, and it's nearly unbeatable. But the amount of muscle he's grown in that short amount of time is it's almost unbelievable. So I think advice is progress isn't a 2 to 3 months thing, it's a 3 to 4 year thing.
Yeah.
And don't think of it as cardio. Find the parts of it that you love. Who cares if squats is the most the best for hypertrophy. Do other ones that you like more, but doesn't mean you can skip out. Do
Mm.
whatever makes you feel happy.
Yeah, no, it's
That
good.
is
I think that's
brilliant
really
answer.
solid advice.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good. All right. Next question I have here. Recent social media platform. What are your opinions on Be Real?
I got it actually yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, I recently friend requested you actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
did see that.
I've been
That's great.
accepted.
Yeah, that's lovely. At the start, can be a bit cringe. The being open with it. Doing it
Controversial.
in public. Like
Mm,
asking people, hey, can you take
mm.
a photo of me? At the times it can be funny, but a lot of times I think it's just trying to take the piss out of someone for a laugh from someone else.
Mm, mm, mm.
And I guess that isn't really what I stand for in life, unless it's caution puree. Um,
Ah.
I just believe that if it becomes a lot more worldwide, I think it would be a great social media because it's very difficult to have toxicity on it.
You're
But I
right.
believe
You are right.
it's a good, platform for people to be on to kind of, like it says, be real.
To be real, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be real. Be as real as possible. Don't be some fake person trying to impress the whole internet. Yeah, be you, because there's no point in changing who you are for someone else that doesn't even like you.
Okay, that is
Wow.
yeah, wow. But what do you think of those who, pout their lips and actually
Become
be fake on
targeted
Be Real?
slowly and slowly.
They can kill themselves.
Or,
Controversial.
uh,
I
okay,
believe
so
you know, as it isn't being real.
If you're not being real, then don't be at all.
Thank you,
Wow.
Charlie.
Advice from Robbie.
Thank you, Charlie, so
No,
much.
thank you.
No, thank
okay,
you.
so this is a bit of a Spanish English type question. So,
See,
so have you copped any backlash porque tú tienes pelo rojo? You understand that question?
repite, por favor.
So have you copped any backlash because you have red hair? Was the question.
Oh, sí. Yo tienes muchos.
Tengo.
Tengo muchos mean
Backlash.
stuff. But I believe people are they're scared of me, and I believe that that's why they look for my flaws. Although I have very few, I think
You're right.
people do look for the worst in you so that they can better themselves. Oh, this guy, he's sexy, he's handsome. I'm gonna pick on his red hair so I can stay above him in my social status.
Brilliantly answered, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's really good. That's probably inspiring to a lot of youth that
Muy
are going
bien.
through similar issues.
Mm. The youth are they're being fed this toxic information that if you're not for the woman especially, if you're not blonde, if you're not short, if you're not curvy, you're not going to get anywhere in life, and because you're not desirable to the male
Gender.
perspective, yeah. And I guess that comes from social media, especially all these models that are being publicized. I think it is good that a lot of magazines like Vogue are kind of including much more natural weight models, to kind of give off that impression that not everyone is, Anna
Perfect.
Del Rey, not Anna Del, yeah, the girl from Blade Runner. You feel me?
I feel you.
hmm
Yeah, no.
hmm
Tú es bonito. Gracias, amigo. The next question I have is, what are your sports selections heading into your final year here at our school?
See, now this is interesting because what I have put down is soccer and futsal because I can play futsal with mi amigos.
All right, Robbie.
See?
Got a follow-up question.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we reunite the OG Year 7 doubles tennis?
I believe
Proposal.
that it's definitely possible, but plausible even. But I believe it isn't the same atmosphere that it gives off. Year 7, where people who are progressing in the sport, in life, we're learning more about each other, and we're there to kind of make friends. But if we're
Yeah.
there, you know, already being, pretty close for the past 4 years, friends, enemies, lovers, strangers, I guess it won't be the same because
I
you're
think it
there,
will.
for your friends instead of there making friends. So you're much more secluded to certain people instead of getting around it.
Mm.
Okay. I understand that. Yeah. I still think we should reunite in tennis though, but
That would be a bit cheeky.
Just ignored everything you just said. That's okay.
yeah. got another. Oh, it's my question. Okay,
Yep.
so Robbie, give us your top 3 versions of Minecraft.
Top 3 versions.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is that like modded stuff?
Or like, so like 1.1.8, 1.1.9, like, yeah.
Okay. Well, I would have to say, my top one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say like 1.1.6.
Yeah, I have to agree, actually, honestly.
Just because it's like the simplicity of it. I mean, it's just so nice, but there's also that aspect of yeah, um, the there's a bit of like things you need to take into account, especially like with the new axe meta and the waiting and the
Oh,
jumping
yeah.
and crit hits and stuff. I think that was a great addition to the game.
Mm.
Then second, I it would be great to say 1.1.4, but there isn't enough in it to kind of
Mm.
to
I
give you
think
that.
which one was the Nether update?
That would be what, the big one, or
Alright. The
when they
Nether
expand
update was
1.1.6.2?
no 1.1. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was actually right. Damn.
That has to be up there.
Yeah, that was great. Actually, we had a realm going around at the time. Campbell Lester. Yeah,
Oh
he was
yeah.
actually the owner of the server that we had, and I remember having to wait for him to actually go through the Nether and load a lot of the chunks. So that when we got in there, it wasn't everyone loading so many chunks at once and making the game crash. And I guess
Nice.
those types of memories, they stay with you. They're core memories. It's your youth. I just love it. But then actually my third one is
Yeah.
like the newest one. I think there's a bit too much going on.
1.1.9.
And I think it's great that they're adding more to do. But I feel like, Minecraft isn't this big game where there's sh- things that can kill you in 2 shots and that stuff. I think they're overcomplicating it a tad.
Yeah, like the new warden or whatever who
Mm,
lurks in the caves. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of him.
Yeah, no. I think I pooed my pants the first time I encountered him. Thought
mm,
the game was supposed to be a children's game, so that kind of set me aback a little bit.
exactly. Actually, no, I'll tell you what, I'm changing. I'm putting early Minecraft to the top just because the fact of the Herobrine videos,
Oh,
You're right.
yeah.
You're not wrong.
like Stampy,
Stampy
everyone.
Longnose, yeah, man. Wow, that stuff really just brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was extremely nostalgic time. I watched a Stampy video the other day. I
Of
tried to
course
get
you
that
did, mate.
same hit as I did as a kid, but it's just never going to hit the same, is it?
No.
Especially, he said, he said, um, we've all grown up. He said all his viewers they're moving on, and he understands that, and
Does
there's
he
nothing he
really?
can do
Oh, good
about it.
on him.
I got a
He realizes that this is his true passion. He's going to keep doing it, but he understands that the views won't come in quite the same as they did, which really made me tear up.
Was his name always Stampy Longhead, or was it
No, it
Stampy
was Stampy
Longnose?
Longnose, and then his account got banned, and then he changed it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Fact.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you.
I believe it's whose question is it? I think it's Deke's question in now.
Go ahead, Dix.
All right. Fourth question I have is, what is your current favorite? Oh my gosh, current favorite subject in the IB? Bit of a change of topic from the Minecraft, but
Hmm.
Yeah.
See, it's interesting. That's a good question. I love everything in to do with CIB. It's really proactive and it
It's really
gets you thinking.
wholesome,
Yeah, but
breadth.
see, it's interesting because I feel like sometimes maths can be, really good if you're finally getting the equations.
I agree.
We got a decent class, so that's
Mm.
always good. But
Mm.
if I was to have to narrow it down, I would say maybe business. I got a good class, I got a good teacher, we're in a good spot. I think just the vibes of business are really nice, and
Mm.
there isn't
Mm.
really any calculations and there isn't writing 600-word essays in it. Just that
Mm.
nice in between subject.
Yeah, no, that's very valid point. Yeah. I had wished I'd undertook the business program here at the Carey IB, but went a different route. Not sure if I'm going to regret it yet, but yeah, no, business does sound very good. So I'm happy to hear that you're enjoying such a subject.
Thank you, Charlie.
No,
My
pleasure.
next question, okay, it kind of links into what we were talking about before. What are your thoughts on the actual sport of tennis?
I don't watch much other than the Aussie Open, if I'm going to be honest.
Okay, it was as in like to play the sport as well, though.
I do enjoy playing the sport. I think it is a very fun sport if you're not losing. Those times where it's like 5-all, great matches, but often there are times when you can lose 6-1 or you can win 6-1, and it isn't really engaging.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a hit or a miss. There's no in between with the game of tennis.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. Very good point.
No, it's a good evaluation you've made there.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No,
I do have a
really.
question for you boys, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying the new hair?
That's a very good question.
I'll let you answer that first, Charlie.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll give you 3 different perspectives here.
Yeah.
I think comfort-wise, it is significantly more comfortable
100%. Yep.
than having long hair. Obviously extremely short, not in your eyes. Less oily, not much in the way of discomfort there. So that's an extreme pride. So that outweighs the long hair there. Also, maintenance-wise, literally have
Yeah.
to wake up, jump in the shower, or put a bit of water in it, and it's good to go.
Yeah.
Long hair, you have to push it to the side, I don't know, put it behind your ears.
Maybe
like
brush it
jazz.
sometimes.
Yeah, if you want to go to that extent, brushing your hair, yeah, a bit of maintenance. But looks-wise, look, I think the long hair did look a bit nicer. Short hair's not bad, but yeah, the long hair was quite fashionable. So
Yeah.
missing that aspect, but good overall. Very good question. What about you, Fletch? What's your experience?
Yeah. So look, I have to agree. So, the maintenance is obviously, 10 times better. You can literally jump out of the shower, barely have to dry it. Because with the long hair, you have to, kind of viciously kind of shake the towel to get it dry. Looks wise for me though, I feel like I actually do look a little bit better with the shorter hair.
I think you do.
As opposed to the longer hair. I don't know. Maybe that's just because I've lost about 30 kilos and look a bit better
Wow.
myself.
And I do actually want to comment on that. I
Yeah.
can see in your school photo, your
Oh,
little
yeah.
Fabi Bumba. But seeing you now, I can see massive differences.
Yeah, thank you, bro. That really means a lot. But I don't know if it's all down to the hair or if it's
Aiding, that could make a difference
the
too.
chins have been divided by 2. But I don't know. Well, maybe I'll grow it out and see what it's like. I don't know. But,
Yeah, next episode you got to talk us through your whole process because it's like Robbie's gym progress. It's an
Not
extensive
twice.
period of time in which this happens, but you've obviously made progress extremely quickly, which is
Yeah.
very impressive. So we'll have to go into
Yeah,
detail.
It's
Thank
always
you very
happy
much.
seeing, that type of progress because, for me, I didn't grow up as fat, but, I was overweight and, it's hard being, and I think, finally taking responsibility and, getting to that point where you're able to lose that weight is just amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up as fat.
I can't relate to you properly, but
Thanks for the
like,
mostly kind comments. Yeah, it's much appreciated. Yep.
Yeah, well done,
But
Fletch.
overall, I do prefer the short hair. Just mainly 'cause
Good relation back.
the ease of use is 10 out of 10 there.
Oh, good question there, Robbie.
thank you.
Final question.
Really
Wait,
question.
Fletch, you got one?
This is my last one. Have you got any more?
I got one more after this too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is my last one. So, what are your thoughts on the? So, first of all, tell us where you're up to on Breaking Bad, and what are your thoughts so far?
Deary me. Give me a sec. I gotta actually open my Netflix, and I have.
Okay.
I've been binging it a little bit. I think
It's
I'm on.
very easy to binge, isn't it? It's very bingeable.
It is very bingeable. I am on episode 7, season 3.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm loving the way. There's a lot of character development and there's a lot of different interactions between the same characters, and I like seeing that. Especially love seeing Skylar fall. It's just
Yeah,
like every time
yeah.
something bad happens to her, it brings a little giddish feeling to me.
Giddish feeling.
Has she sung the happy birthday song yet?
Yes.
Oh, I've watched it on YouTube. I shouldn't have.
It's not my proudest tug, but I mean,
Oh.
it was it was an alright episode because it kind of foreboded that feeling of, is she trying to do something? Obviously, looking on it, it's hard because calling Walter White out for faking what he'd said. Don't want to spoil too much of Charlie, but
Oh,
saying what he's done is a lie. I'm sick of it.
oh, that's a.
I hate the way that she interacts with other people.
Yeah, I really don't like it. So what's she like doing like right now? Is she like, is she
Well,
still against Walt, or is she like, what's going on?
am I allowed to say in front of
I'll
Charlie?
Yeah.
I'll mute for a sec. Just send a message when you're up, when you're all good.
Yeah.
All right. I believe that right now she's having an affair with Ted.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it because what he's done is it's for the family. He said that multiple times, and then she's just doing it for the sake of trying to make Walter angry. But
Yeah. Bit of a
Walter's trying.
Medea and Jason situation, isn't it?
It was actually exactly that. She's taking it to the next extent, being unreasonable with her response. And I may have mentioned that to you, that there's a lot of parallel link between Jason and Medea and Walter and Skylar.
Yeah,
And
except I don't think Jason is the danger though. So.
Jason is not the danger, and Walter White Jr. is a
It's actually Flynn. It's actually
bit of a
Flynn.
goat. No,
actually Flynn.
he's actually gone by Junior now. He's sick of
Okay.
Skylar, and he wants to be called Junior now because he likes his dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Get Charlie to unmute himself here.
All right, lads, I'm back.
It was so sad when Jesse dies.
Yeah, facts.
Oh!
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So, do we have anything else to talk about here on the podcast, guys?
Just a quick one, Robbie. Last question.
Oh,
Has to be
yeah.
blue.
One sentence response. What is a goal we have for 2023?
That's a tough question.
It's a hard one. It is hard. It is hard. It's a big year. It's a big year.
Can you maybe just give me a second? I gotta think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No, take all the time you need.
As long as it's in the next 30 seconds. But yeah, Deke, so in the meantime, why don't we discuss Robbie's gym explosion, mate?
Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that. So, as we discussed previously, Robbie's an absolute gym demon at the moment. Everyone at the school, it's the first thing in their mind when they see him. The instinct is just to go, Robbie, how much do you bench, mate? To his response, or to the response most people gain from him, it's quite a high number, which perfectly summarizes his fast progress that he's made, which is it's exceptional. You've exploded, Robbie. Give us an insight to.
Actually, no. Why don't you answer the other question Deeks proposed first, and then you can.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. You might even want to intertwine them if your goal is gym based.
Yeah. Facts. If you're
a lot of thought is going into this.
Be the best Robbie possible.
I like that.
That's
simple, short, and sharp.
Be the best Robbie possible. What if the best Robbie possible is like just terrible?
Well, obviously isn't, because there's infinite possibilities.
Okay, that is a great answer.
there
Perfect.
is. I also thank you guys very much for commenting on my physique.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
it's a bit
gorgeous.
that goes into it. There's actually a bit of money that goes into it as well. It's the
Oh,
protein
it's not
powders.
cheap. It's not cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. Can we just comment on this? Why are all of the like actual good protein stuff and all that stuff so expensive, bro?
It's crazy
Because they're
prices.
greedy.
What's your go-to brand at the moment for your protein powder?
Yeah, good
I
question.
have to have genetics.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Solid.
they're just either that or
Why is
whey.
that? What is it about that brand that just makes it so special?
Well, they have 32 grams of protein each serve. That's 8 more grams than gold standards. Average one. Not to mention, they have 30 servings, so it's a decent sized tub. The tubs look pretty appealing, but most importantly, their flavors are some of the best I've ever had.
Yeah. Look, it's the most important thing when you're considering what you want, aside
Yeah,
from the obviously the nutritional benefits.
exactly. There may be like, although there is an 8-gram protein difference, it isn't that existential that it's
Yeah.
gonna be the deal breaker
The
between
be all and end all.
being
Mm.
Eddie Hall and being Caution Puree. But
These are violations, bro.
yeah.
Okay, I'll have another quick fire question, Robbie.
Mhm.
Log 3 equals?
Log 33. Did you say
Yep.
1?
Yep. Okay.
Very
Doing
good.
one pussy.
uh, okay, wait, let me
Log
think.
2.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to say 2.5.
Alrighty. Okay, log 4, Robbie.
2.
Oh my gosh. Log 64.
5.
Oh, 6, mate. I think this is getting a bit stale. I think we might.
We're doing maths equations. You know it's
We
gone downhill.
might have to end it off here with Maxtaylorlifts or Maxtaylor solves.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the podcast, Robbie.
Thanks for
No,
joining
thank
us, Matt.
you. Thank you for
Um,
having me. It's amazing.
Anytime, I think you've been our best guest so far. I think you'll be
I'd have to
very
agree.
well received by the audience.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
that's.
we'll get at least one view on this video, which will be a all-time record.
And also, Robbie, you can claim about an hour and 10 minutes of Kaz. So
There you go. There you
That's
go.
not bad. Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much.
Oh,
I would love to, maybe join for maybe 10 minutes in the next following weeks and make this my project. That'd be
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no,
yeah,
feel
yeah.
free
I
to
mean,
jump on.
just
I'll
5
be on as
Yeah.
many
minutes.
times as you
Yeah,
want, to be
just,
honest.
most other people that we have on here, they actually stay quiet unless I explicitly ask them something. So, you were great to have, mate.
Yeah, this is
thank you.
perfect, to be honest.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. You could say it's a match made in heaven.
I obviously do try, do my best, because I do
Mm.
find that talking out and being, really extroverted, gets you
Mm.
far more places than being introverted.
Mm.
Do you think Elon Musk got to where he is by sitting in his room like Caution Puri every day? No.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.
If you made it to the end, comment Max Taylor lifts or Maths Taylor solves, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys. Love you.